Hi everyone, I am Jupiter Jim, the founder and CEO of Jupiter Jim's Marketing Club. Before we get started, I just want to show you some of the assets that I have at Jupiter Jim's Marketing Club that you may be interested in. If you want to become a member, it only costs $10 per month. There are no long-term contracts. You can cancel at any time for any reason or no reason at all. If you don't like the monthly monthly payments, you can just pay one time per year and you'll save some money. How much will you save? Let's go down here. You'll save $21 if you pay a year in advance, 2 years in advance, save $93, or just pay your $10 a month. That's fine. Here are all the courses, and there's another one that's in here already that I haven't put in the front, which is WordPress Part 2. We've got stock images. We've got this course down here, Create and Brand with Canva. That is this one. So this course, in addition to what I'm sharing with you right now in the next 30 minutes, this course is in Jupiter Jim's Marketing Club. Great course, and it covers things that I don't cover in the webinar today, and it just reviews some of the things quickly that I do cover. So I'm going to close that. Stock photography, you're going to need that for your Facebook cover. That is what we're going to talk about today, creating Facebook covers or Facebook banners, that full width image at the top with some text in it at the top of your Facebook personal or business page. If you join Jupiter Jim's Marketing Club, you get access to 15,000 images, which is totally insane. And this is just a sample. This is just a small sample. Okay, I'm going to close that. That's that. Okay, so let's just take a look at what you can produce. You can do so much better than this. I got this image. I paid, I think, $40 for this image from one of the stock photography websites, iStock Photo or whatever, something like that. And we're going to do something even, you can do something better than this today if you would like. I'm going to show you how to do the basics. So this is for Jupiter Jim's Marketing Club. Okay, and that's why my picture's over here. The personal page, the picture's right there. We're going to go over the dimensions, which is, well, we'll see that in a minute. Let's give you a little quick overview. These are some of the things that we are going to create today, right? Wouldn't that be cool? You can do that in minutes. With ease, you don't have to pay for a designer. You don't have to wait for a designer. And there's another one, just modifying what we had. We are going to go to Happy 4th of July. This is the template that I started with, the free template from Canva. And I just modified it. This is okay. This is a little better. And this is best. Okay. That's basically it. Let me close that. Minimize that. Let's go to Canva right now. Okay, I'm already logged in. I'm using the free version. There is the free and the paid version. They will try their best to get you to try the paid version, free for 30 days. And after that, you have to pay $12.98 a month, something like that. Or you can pay $9.95 a month. It comes out to if you pay the whole year in advance. But what I'm trying to clarify here is that you don't need to try the paid version for free. You can try the free version for free. So that's what I've been using, on and off for whatever it is, a couple years, several years. It's just the free version. I've never tried the paid version. I don't have to pay anything after 30 days. Just use the free. Okay, so you can just go in here, you can click here and search for Facebook posts, right? And it will bring you here to Facebook post. Actually, we're not doing a post. That's fine. So I'm going to close this anyways, but just letting you know, you can just do a search in here. You can, type it in. These are some pre things, Facebook cover. You can click there, or I can go here, create a design. These are all my designs. So this is stuff I've worked on, right, just before the webinar. Let's go back to create a design. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee here. Then we're going to rock. Print with Canva. No, thank you. Not today. We're going to social media. Sounds about right. There's a button here you can click, gives you different social media options. We're going to focus today on Facebook cover. Those are the dimensions, if you can see it right there underneath, 820 by 312 pixels, and that's one of the beauties of using Canva. Now, there we go. Speaking of that, I want to let you know this was actually created with Photoshop, okay, long time ago. It's kind of a pain in the neck. I've created something almost exactly the same for free, much easier, much faster in or with Canva. So Canva is a really good thing. Okay, so here we are. You can see on the upper left, it has Facebook cover, and you've got all these templates, and you can stick with the template, background image, and text. You probably want to change that. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now you've got different, they're kind of grouped into different themes, like all the fall themes or all the birthday themes seem to have more solid colors, beauty themes. Even if it is a beauty theme, I'm telling you, you can use these for anything. They're grouped loosely. Summer seems to have a little more, some more pictures here. You've got the autumn, etc. So we're going to pick one if I can find it. That's beautiful. We're going to go down till we see that 4th of July thing. Keep going. And you can just, Independence Day, we're almost there. This is one of them that I used. That's kind of an easy one. Maybe we'll just start with that. Okay, I'm going to click here. Boom. Very easy. Now we have this image on the right. Let's just say I don't like it for whatever reason. I'm going to click on the image. Then I could click here to delete it, but before I do that, I just want to double click. So you can see that image. I can move it all around. Okay, you can move that all around. Click done. Click the gray area to deselect, changes it a little bit. Anyways, click it again. Delete the image, not the grid. The grid is the thing with the cloud and that's the shape that it's going to crop your image to. Don't want to delete that. So I'm just going to click in the gray area, which is another way to say to deselect. Boom. Okay, so now I'm going to add my own image there. Well, I've got a couple of options. I can add my own image or I can add one of their images. So let me go with my own image for a minute. Click here, and I'm going to click there. Well, let's just go here. So I've uploaded these. These are images I've already uploaded. If I want to upload a new image, right, I'm just going to go there. Now let's just use this image, and you can go here, and that's not what I wanted to show you. What I want to show you is sometimes when you click it once, it ends up like that, and then people try to stretch it, and that may be what works for you, and that may be a good thing. I don't know. We're going to undo that. This is what I want to show you, and this is truly a $50 tip. What you want to do is instead of clicking it once and getting that, okay, you want to click and drag it. Okay, I don't want it to fill that space, but see how it will fill a space automatically. I want to keep dragging it. It will fill this space, which is cool. So that means it's already cropped. I'm going to let go. Then, so that's just so cool. Now I'm going to double click, and now I can move this around. Okay, not too exciting on this one, but you can do that if you want to get a little bit more here or there. Now I'm going to deselect. Looks very nice. I'm going to put the other image in just to illustrate the difference. So here's another image that I've uploaded here. Once again, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to click and drag. Now, double click, and now it really, you can see the importance. Double click again, I can go down there. Maybe that's the effect I want. Maybe that. Click done. That might be the effect. I might want to move it up. Double click, move it up, and then it will, well, I've got to get down a little bit. Okay, so there you go. Now you can, instead of sunshine, obviously just click in here and change that. Okay. Florida vacations. Highlight that. Change the color. Let's say there. Let's see how it looks. Decent. We'll leave the bottom. This is a different element. Let me click here once again. I can delete the element, which is highlighted right here, or the group. The group is the element up the Florida vacations and the subheading. That's the group. The subheading is an element and this is an element as well. Okay, so they're two different things. Now, when you have the group together, when you resize things, it resizes them as a group. So it keeps the header and subheader proportional. If, like I said, I'm going to click in here. If I wanted to delete just that element, I could. If I delete, let's delete the whole group and you'll see what I'm saying. Boom, gone. I didn't want to do that. So let's go back here. Maybe I just want to delete that one element down here. I could do that. Okay, let's undo that. And let me type something in here. I'm going to click and drag, and I'm going to just type in, have your best winter ever. Click there. Very nice. Now, if you want to duplicate it, we can duplicate that here. Each image cover is called a page. I'm going to duplicate that there. And we could just click there. You can change that. Maybe make it a blue. Maybe that blue would be better. Nope, that's too bright. That's what it was originally. Let's see, gray probably wouldn't be too good. Nope, that's not quite doing it. Let's go back to the original. And once again, you have shapes and things here. I can click the delete button on my keyboard, or I can just go here to delete that. Go back to shapes. A lot of the best shapes are to be paid for. So let me click that. So that's a great shape, for travel. Resize that thing. Put it in the center. Make it even smaller. I could put it there. I could put it in the center. If I wanted to, I could, change it like that. Whatever I wanted to do. The only problem, see when it says remove watermarks, I'm going to double click on that or click on it once. I can purchase it one time for $1. Now, if I want to get access to everything for free, all of the cool, I'm going to click all of the cool shapes, all of the paid and the free, then I would sign up for Elements Pro, and that's $13 a month. So if you go to save this, it makes you pay for it. So let's get rid of that. I'm just going to hit the keyboard, delete, and let's see if I can't go back to the free shapes. Let's go there's a free one. Move it over here. Click that. Down there. Boom. Okay. And now we have Florida vacations, have your best winter ever. Obviously, if we switch out an image, I want to show you also how to upload an image. Again, okay, click here. Upload an image. We're going to go with this one. Just double click or click once and then click open. I'm going to get rid of this image. Okay, that's still loading. Click on this image here. Delete. Click on the delete. Click and hold. And delete image, not the grid. We're going to go over here, click and drag so it pops in there. double click. Okay, so we want a little bit of that. I'm going to click done. Click the gray area, deselect, get a better sense of what it might look like. And instead of Florida vacations, let's just change that. Let's be crazy and change it to California vacations. Hit return or enter there. And maybe that will have your best summer ever. And okay, that's it for that. Okay, so there you go. You've got two different images. They are the proper with 820 by 312, I believe. Now let's download it. Click on the download. You can do just an individual one. I can just download that real briefly, click done, and click download. I'm going to switch it to JPEG. JPG or JPEG are the same thing. They stand for Joint Photographic Experts Group. So if you clearly have a photograph in your page or image, then I would strongly suggest using JPEG, and that's what we're going to do here. Once again, I just want to download one. Click here, download, get your little quote. It says Florida vacations. Let's just put CA. I'm going to put a hyphen in there because I don't like spaces in the names of my files. Save it to Facebook covers. Show in folder. Open this and CA vacations, right? This is what we just created. Looks nice. Fine, good enough. Now close that, minimize that. Scroll down here. I don't want to try it for free for 30 days. I'm using the free version. That's all I want to use. I'm just going to continue editing. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you is you could save both of them together. So instead of just selecting one, you just click done. So it's going to select all of them. I want to once again save as JPEG. Click download. This time it's going to download it as a zip folder. So it's a folder now with two files in it instead of just one. See how it says .zip there? So I'm going to delete the whole thing, the name. I'm going to save it as, just good vacations. I'm going to hit the enter. It says save as type zip, .zip, so I don't need to put the .zip in there. I'm going to click save. I'm going to go back here, show in folder, double click. Now, good vacations. I'm going to right click. This is if you're on a PC. I have downloaded 7-Zip. Just Google it. 7-Zip, download it. It's free. It's awesome. I like to keep things simple and extract it to a folder with the same name so I never get confused. So these are the zipped folders. I want good vacations that are not zipped. So open it up, and there are both of the covers, the Facebook covers that we just created. Okay, so I have some more stuff to teach you, so please don't leave right now. I got some really important stuff I want to show you. I'm definitely not done. We're not going to be doing just more of the same. So close this, scroll down. I can continue editing, and give me 1 second here to take a break. Excuse me, take a sip of my coffee, and then we're going to create another Facebook cover, and then we'll be done. Okay. So how do you start over? You go back to home. You know what? Let me go back to all my designs. Florida vacations, right? We just worked on that. I want to edit the other one. So I'm going to click here. So watch this. Let's go back. I'm going to edit this. Edit. So you can upload your own images, right? Or, okay, I'm right there. I'm going to delete that. But I also want you to know that there are tons of images and photos that you can use with Canva, and this is free. So click on photos. This is recently used, but I'll show you how I found it. Just type in beach or beaches, hit enter or return, and then I can choose any one of these. Maybe I'll just do that. Keep it simple. It's free. I'm mousing over. It says free. Once again, click and drag, and then it automatically crops it. Double click. Okay, there's not a lot to move around, but that's okay. Deselect, and there's your new image. Or I can click here, get rid of that image, and we'll go with the other one right here. Click and drag. It automatically crops it. Double click. And this only lets you move back and forth like that, but that's okay. That gives you some choices. Click done. Click deselect over here so you can see what it looks like. And once again, you would download. Now we're going to start on the new Facebook cover. Once again, create a design. We're going to skip print with Canva. We're going to go to Facebook cover. All right, we're going to go down to the 4th of July one. So much easier to start with an existing template. It's just a little, this is the one we just modified. Keep going, keep going. Happy 4th of July. Okay, click here. Boom. Now, once again, you have this grouping, right? I can delete an element of the group or the whole group or just leave it. Now, the good part of a group is obviously everything moves together. If I click and drag, it keeps everything proportional. It keeps the subheader proportional to the header. Click and drag, that's a good thing. But if I want to have happy 4th of July all on one line, I can't do that, right? I just never puts everything on one line. So that's not quite the effect I'm looking for. In any event, I'm going to click this image here. I'm going to delete the image. Now, if I click here, see, that's still there. It's just white on white, so you can't see it. So let me go back here, upload an image, or go to uploaded images. Click here. I'm going to drag. There you go. Double click, right? Double click. And I'm going to move it down a little bit because we want to have some room at the top. I'm going to click done. So instead of using this, I want 4th of July. I want to say, Jupiter Gym's Marketing Club, but I can't get that on one line. So I'm going to delete the whole dadgum thing. Delete the whole group. I'm going to add my own text. Once again, you can go with preset things which can be cool. Let me just click that. That would be a Merry Christmas, right? If you were there in the middle of winter, but that's not what we want. It's not what I'm trying to show you. So we'll go back here. Let's just add a header. And I'm going to start typing Jupiter Gym's Marketing Club. Okay, I'm going to deselect because moving around, I found better to deselect, then go back and then click on it and drag it. That's just my experience. Doesn't look bad, except I want to get the sub heading in. Maybe I can just put that over there. Also, I think I want to change that. Yeah, let's go with the sub. I just want to change the font. And so this is how you would change the font. Hello. Let's try that. No. Aileron heavy. Aileron heavy, go with that. Once again, if I drag it over here and drag that over there, looks not bad. let's see if I can change the font size to 32. It's not bad either. It's a little dark. We're going to change that in a second. I'm going to deselect. I'm going to go to add subheading. I'm going to type in teaching online. I'm going to use the ampersand and WordPress. And like I said, I seem to have better luck deselecting, then clicking and moving. Now we could keep it underneath it and centered. I could move it off to the right. In any event, I think I'm going to just select the whole thing just by triple clicking, and let's make that maybe 16. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Deselect. I wonder even if I shifted that over, if that would be okay. That might still be cool. Or maybe if I like align it to the right, it would be okay. I'm going to use my arrow key and just move that over. Well, use the arrow key and that will move the text. Of course, the colors don't look that great. So let's just say, let's see what effect I had on the other one. I think that was here. Okay, I used like a blue color. We could try that. Now, let's go with, before I do that, I'm going to add a shape. I'll change it to blue first so you'll appreciate what I'm going to do. So let's go with that blue there. And we may just leave that as the black, but let's Trotchy's okay. Now that's a little hard to see, right? Jupiter Jim's Marketing Club is a little hard to see. So what I'm going to do is add a shape, put it behind it, change the transparency, and we'll be done. So let's go to elements, go to shapes. Let's go with that. I'm going to kind of like that, right? Drag it to the left, drag it up a little, drag this up a little bit, right? Now position, move it backward. And I'm going to do it twice. Well, I'll show you why I'm going to do it twice. If I do it once, each line of text is a separate layer. So I just went behind this one layer. I need to go behind another layer. So I need to select the shape again and go back one more. And now they're both there. On gray, it doesn't look so great. So click the shape, change the color of the shape. I'm going to go with white. Looks better, not perfect, but better. Maybe I'm going to do that full width. Now I'm going to change the transparency of the shape. Well, first of all, I'm going to deselect. So this is what it looks like. Not bad. Not bad at all, but there's something else we can do. So let's make sure we're selecting the shape and not the text. Go to transparency. We go to 0. It's like nothing's there. And you can have just a little bit of transparency, right? You can have more just to make the blue stand out. Now, I want to maybe try to change that color there. Change the shape, copy the page. That's this. So there's nothing below this. So I'm going to copy that. And we may just play around just for a second. I'm going to click and drag. Triple click is what I'm going to do. Go back here and we'll try different. I don't know if any of these are actually going to work. They're not. I don't think so. You need a dark color. That's the other thing. If you do pay, you'll have more options because I've tried these. I don't think many of these options work so well. Let's try this one. That's not bad either. So anyways, we've got two things here. Let's save them both, click and hold download. Go with JPEG. Click download. It will give you the zipped file. Happy 4th of July. Once again, I'm going to save it to say trip. Okay, save that. Go here. Go show in folder. Open that up. Trip, unzip. In Mac, I believe they can unzip automatically. People who use Macs know what I'm talking about. Extract to the folder called trip. There it is. Double click on that. Double click on that. There are the two things that we created for better or worse. You obviously, once you have the basics down, you can create whatever the heck you want, right? And once again, I just want to continue editing. And once again, I want to remind everybody that you can just go back to whatever you've created, even with the free, go back to all your designs. So we've got Florida vacations. It's generating happy 4th of July. This is what I created before the webinar to practice. This was during the webinar, and there's another one. This is here during the webinar as well. And that's it. And that's all. If you need individual help with this, or if you need help with anything, any of the topics that I cover here, I charge $100 an hour. If you're a member of my website, I only charge $50 an hour. So just something to think about. Other than that, I am done. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you have a great day.